Welcome. Today we're going to do a few things for balance. So go ahead and stand up and get close to support, a chair or a counter or a table. And do have a prop. Get a prop, a yoga block or a box of tissues, something that you can stand up that has a little bit of height to it. So as you're getting set up, I want to remind you to always work within your level of comfort and maintain an even breath as you go. So get settled here in Tadasana alignment. We'll start just by anchoring the feet at the hip-width apart alignment. Soften your knees. So a little bit of a bend to the knees will activate the legs, and then extend tall through the spine. Hold your support if you need to. And from here, soften your gaze in some way. You can look down towards the floor, or if it is accessible, then close your eyes. And just take a moment to sense how you're feeling. Feel the contact that you're making with the support, and try to soften the way you may be holding yourself. And then connect to the flow of your breath. Relax your abdomen. You can place a hand on your abdomen if that's helpful. And feel the movement of the abdomen under your hands. A gentle expansion as you inhale, and a gentle contraction as you exhale. And then you can relax your arm and open your eyes. And then from here, shift your weight from one side to the other. So we're just gently starting to hone our balance. Keep your gaze forward on your one point in front of you. This is the natural way we move when we walk. So we're just shifting the weight from side to side. Okay, now hold your support, and from here start to march in place. Just get the legs moving. A little bit of a warm-up. And this is a nice balance challenge in itself. Marching in place is a great practice. And then come back to stand. And now get your prop and set it down on the floor directly in front of where you're standing, but centered between the feet. So it's not directly between the feet, it's ahead of you just a little bit. And we'll be using this as an obstacle to move the foot over. So from here, hold on to your support, shift your weight from side to side, and then we'll start to stand on the left side. So shift your weight into your left leg, and then pick your right heel up and extend your right foot forward enough that you're touching the floor with your toes on the right side of your prop. And then we'll lift the leg up, pick your knee up, cross it over your midline, over the prop, and then lower your toes to the left side of the prop. And then we'll continue doing that. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Try to move with the breath. If you need to stop, that's okay. It's a lot of work on the thigh. There are 3 main points for balance. We want to build core strength, build our leg strength, and hone proprioception, getting a sense of where the body is in space without looking at that part of the body. So keep your gaze forward. The next time you bring your foot over to the right side of the prop, pause for a moment, and then put your foot down back to Tadasana, and then step away from the space you were working and shake your arms and legs out. Just relax any tension that may have built up from doing that balance work. Try to play with it, try to relax into it, okay? Come back to your starting point and anchor your feet hip-width apart parallel, hold your support, make sure your knees are soft. So you're dropping your center of gravity down through both legs and feet into the floor. Then shift your weight from side to side and bring your weight back over to the right side now. Pick your left heel up. And again, if you need to come back to this starting point, you can. And then when you're ready, you can place the left toes to the floor, touch the floor on the left side of the prop. And then when you exhale, lift your knee and cross it over. Inhale, touch your toes to the floor to the right side and keep alternating. Okay, maintain your breath. Try to move with the breath. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Make sure your standing knee is a little bit bent. Keep your gaze forward. Work in whatever capacity is right for you. Breathe evenly. And then when you bring your foot back over to the left side, then pause for a moment, touching the floor. And then place your foot back to Tadasana alignment. Bringing your weight into both legs. And then stepping away from the space you're working so you can shake everything out. Just move around a little bit. And then you can move your prop aside. Coming back to Tadasana, hold on to your support if you need to, feet hip width apart parallel. Bend your knees, drop your weight down a little bit through the legs and feet into the floor. This is not a squat, it's just a softening of the knee joints so you feel like both of your legs are active. Okay, and then you have the ability to lift up tall through your spine. And again, hold your support if you need to. If you can, soften your gaze, bring your gaze down towards the floor or close your eyes if that is accessible. Then take a moment to reconnect to how you're feeling. That was a very short amount of work you did in balance, but any amount of balance is really grounding. You may feel a bit more grounded in your body, a bit more aware of the core space of the body and the legs. Perhaps there's an ability to lift up a little bit taller through your spine and breathe a little bit more easily. You can place your hands on your abdomen, or if you're holding support, place a hand on your abdomen and take a moment to connect to your breath. Breathe in and out through your nose. You can stay here observing your body settling and your breath flowing for as long as you'd like. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes and relax. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.